Over 5,000 euro in one day. Here's how. Here's how I made over 5,000 euro in one day with my social media marketing agency. Guys, welcome back to another video. If you know by now, my name is Adam and I run a multi-six-figure social media marketing agency. We help businesses with their social media. We help them save time, where we handle a lot of that work for them. Plus, we help them make more money by creating content that they can post on their social media that will get them more engagement, more followers, and more customers for their business. I want to preface this video by saying this is not what you can expect if you start an SMMA business right now or in the next 1 to 2 months. My agency has been in business for about 2 years, so again, this has taken time to get to this level. We've actually had quite a few days in my agency where we've made up to 5,000 to 6,000 euro in a single day. And I want to give you some tips and tricks that I've learned from getting my agency to this point, so that hopefully you can take these tips and strategies, implement them into your business and get a lot more results, get more clients in, make more money, and all of that good stuff. And if at any point during this video you get any form of value, I would really appreciate if you could hit that like button. Really helps me out. Before we begin, I'll get my editor to pop up a screenshot of one of our 5,000 euro days from our Stripe account so you can see what that looks like, okay? So point number one, or tip number one, is that you have to focus on client retention. You see, getting clients is you solving one part of the SMMA problem, right? You're getting revenue coming in and you've got a new client to serve. Now, the second half of your business is going to be serving that client, making sure they're happy, making sure they get good results, delivering a great experience, and hopefully then they'll keep working with you month after month. That is one of the beauties of an SMMA business. It's that if you keep your clients happy, they will pay you month after month. So you can actually build your business to a point where it's very, very sustainable to still make that amount of money every month because we've got recurring income. So the reason you have to focus on client retention is pretty straightforward. If you don't, and let's say you get really good at sales, signing clients, and bringing new revenue into your business, if you can't keep your current clients happy, you're constantly going to be chasing the next batch of clients to replace your current batch because you know they're going to leave you. So if you can improve your client retention, you will improve what we call your MRR. This is your monthly recurring revenue, meaning that if you don't sign any clients, you've got X amount that's still going to come in from your current clients every month. Now, I do also want to say, guys, that there is times where you lose clients. And to be honest, there's probably no agency in the world that can keep all of its clients. Some of the best agencies have retention rates of 90%, some have retention rates of 70 or 80%. But the key message here is that you need to be actively working on improving that. And so there's two key areas that you've got to improve. One is results and the second is experience. Okay, and the reason there's those two key areas is that it's not just about results. People often think it is just results. We've had clients in the past where results have not been too good, but experience was amazing and they were happy to keep working with us because we were saving them time. And even if we didn't get them a huge ROI or even an ROI at all, they would still work with us, right? Because we saved them so much time. Now, on the flip side, you can have a great experience, but if your client results are bad, sometimes clients will leave as well. And finally, you can have amazing results, but if you have a poor experience and really your clients feel disconnected from you, your business, and they don't feel like you really understand them and what they want to get from the experience, oftentimes they're not going to have a good experience, and because of that, even if the results are good, they may actually leave you. Point number two is that you should give discounts for pay in full deals. So a pay in full deal is, instead of saying to a prospect, hey, it's going to be 1,000 euro per month for 3 months, so over 3 months you're going to pay me 3,000 euro to work with me. What you'll say to them is it's 1,000 per month if you want to pay on a monthly basis. That's for a minimum of 3 months. But if you want to pay us up front for that entirety of the 3 months, we'll give you a 10 or a 15% discount. So in my agency, we give a 10% discount. So this helps with cash flow because we get the cash up front, but it also helps to get the client really bought in. Sometimes when a client is paying monthly, even if they understand it's a 3-month contract, sometimes there is that voice in the back of their head saying, hey, I can just cancel it and go ghost after 1 or 2 months if I'm not enjoying the service. So we want to squash that as much as possible, and we want to push those pay in full deals with a nice discount. Now I know what you're thinking. You're going to say, yeah, but then you make less money, right? It doesn't make sense to just charge them more on a monthly basis and you make more money. Well, yes and no. Yes, theoretically you would make more money, but if 2 clients a month leave you after month 2 because they've canceled their payment and just shut down their card and they don't want to work with you anymore, no, now you're going to make less money. Point number 3 is that you need to have a CRM and you need to follow up with leads consistently. If your process for your agency right now is you do outreach, you get someone on a call, And if they close, awesome. And if they don't close, you just never speak to them again. You are literally losing out on so much money. I can't even tell you the number of clients that have worked with my agency because we kept following up with them. So they may have had a call with us in March, but then the next month they got a follow-up. 2 weeks later, we sent them a free recording of like a coaching call we did with one of our clients to show them what it looks like to work with us. And then 2 weeks after that, we gave them a free cheat sheet. And then 2 weeks later, they said, hey, Adam, sign me up. Let's do it. So you need to be following up, and having a CRM in place is just the easiest way to make sure that you do follow up. In your CRM, you can mark, if someone attended your call and they didn't sign up with you, you can add a note, you can add a task to remind yourself to follow up with that person in 2 to 3 weeks. And if you want to build out a sales team, it's going to make a whole lot of sense to have this infrastructure in place. For example, let's say you have your CRM built out and you've got 100 people over the past 6 months that have been on a call with you, but they did not sign up with you. What you could very easily do inside your CRM is set up an email campaign to go to all of the 100 people. And in the email campaign, you're going to pitch them on a lower ticket offer, right? So instead of paying you $1,000 per month to sign up, you've got this new offer where it's only $600 per month. They get to test everything out. And if everything is good, they're getting good results after 3 months, then they can move to your second package. Whereas you wouldn't be able to do that if you weren't using a CRM and you weren't tracking your leads. Point number 4 is that you need to build out a solid little system for lead generation and outreach. So when you're starting off, you need to do lead generation and outreach yourself. You could hire a virtual assistant, but what I like to tell people is that if you automate something that's not working, it's probably a waste of money. You've got to automate stuff that works. So my advice to you is to do the lead gen, do the outreach, do the cold email, do all of that yourself. Prove that it works, okay? So just put in the hours yourself. And after you've got at least 1 to 2 clients, then start to build out that system. So you should be building out scripts for your lead gen. You should be building out SOPs, which are basically detailed breakdowns of how you do lead gen, so that then you can hire a virtual assistant for a couple dollars per hour, hand that off to them, and they will do it for you. This was a complete game changer for my agency. Before we did this, I was doing all the outreach myself. And if you're human, what can often happen you is that you do outreach 4 days in a row, but then you get a little bit too busy on day 5 and you just put it off. You don't do it, right? And then because you didn't do it, and there wasn't really any negative consequences, nobody shouted at you, nobody tried to fire you from your business. You just said, oh, I'm just not going to do it the next day and the next day. Whereas when you can build it into a system and you hand it off to someone, that's their damn job. They're going to do it every single day, whether they're motivated, demotivated, tired, hungry, whatever it may be, they're going to get it done. Also, lead generation and outreach can be pretty boring, let's be honest. It's just sending messages for a number of hours every single day, and to be honest, it's not something I want to do with my time. So I'd rather just build out that system, get a virtual assistant in, and boom, make way more money. In the first few months when we brought on our first virtual assistant, I don't know the exact number of the return that we made, but we were paying her probably, I think it was $200 to $300 per month for her first couple of months. And immediately we were getting clients. Because we proved that our system was working, we just plugged her into that and she just did more hours on top of what I was doing before. So instead of signing 1 client a week, we could go to signing 2 clients a week consistently. And then we could go to 3 a week and 4 a week and so on and so forth. And point number 5, guys, is that you've got to treat your business as a business, okay? As I mentioned, as humans, with our own business, because we don't have a boss, we don't have someone who's going to basically tell us to do the work every single day, oftentimes you can slack off and you don't treat it like a business and you don't show up every single day. And this goes for you whether you're just starting off or you're already doing pretty well. You need to treat it as a business. So in a business, you either show up every single day and do the work yourself, or you build enough systems so that you can hand that off to someone else in the company so they can do it for you. But if you're just slacking off and you're just not doing it, but then there's nobody in your business doing that work, you're cheating yourself. So guys, if you want to make €5,000 plus in a day with SMMA, this is what you have to do. Now, if you are just starting off, don't worry too much about all of this stuff. You don't need a rock solid CRM if you're literally just beginning, but you do need to be focused on, delivering a good service to your clients, being obsessed with proving that your outreach is going to work, and just doing the damn work every single day until you start seeing that momentum. As always, guys, if you want to learn more from me, you can join my 6-figure accelerator program. This is not a course course. This is a mentorship program where you get weekly coaching calls with myself, you get daily one-to-one coaching from myself and my team, and you get our full course, which has videos, templates, scripts, contracts, and pretty much everything you need to start a successful SMMA business. So whether you have 0 clients and you want to start off, this will help you start, or if you already have 1 to 2 clients, you want to learn how to outsource the work to other people, systematize your business, and scale it up to that 6-figure mark, this should also help you out. You can find a link to that in the description. And guys, if you got some value from this video, please do leave a like, make sure you are subscribed, comment down below if you've got any feedback, any questions, anything that you want me to cover, and I will see you in the next video.